Hello guys, this is your girl Cooking with Diane Smith 317, and yes, I am back. Today I am going to make the turtle cheesecake. It's a no-bake cheesecake. So if this is your first time tuning into my channel, please like, subscribe down below, and leave a comment. And turn on your notification bell, that way you will get notified each and every time I upload a new video or go live. And if you are returning, thank you for returning. Hope you guys enjoy. So today we're going to make the turtle cheesecake. We're going to start off with 4 8-ounces of cream cheese. And when you do this cream cheese, guys, make sure your cream cheese is pretty much at room temperature. You want it soft, so it's easier to work with. So I'll always let mine sit out for a little bit. And then we're going to add in a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. A 1/2 cup of regular granulated sugar. We have Cool Whip. It's about 3/4 cup of Cool Whip. Two tablespoons of vanilla extract. That's pretty much all I had in here, so we'll go ahead and empty that out. You have 12 tablespoons of caramel. I made this one time about a couple of weeks ago, and my husband loved it. It didn't last no more than like 3 days, maybe, if even that. I don't always put the whole 12 in there, because this will be sweet. Basically, you just getting it that little caramel filled taste. So then you're going to take your blender and you're going to mix this. Mix it to where it's nice and smooth. You don't want any lumps. Get all my little extras off my spatula. So you want to beat this till it's nice and creamy. Take your spatula, go down the sides to make sure you get all the extra ingredients. Like sometimes your sugar will be off to the side as it blends. Real simple and easy. It doesn't take a lot of time. Only most time you have is once you're done making it, you have to actually let it sit for at least 2 hours. So that'll give it time to settle and be firm enough to cut. So the thing about putting this in the refrigerator, I gotta make sure it's ready before my husband cuts into it. So you want to make sure you get all the lumps out. So you want it nice and smooth. So that's pretty smooth. We want it nice and smooth with no lumps. Because your lumps means you have the cream cheese in there is not blended together well. And as you all know, a lot of the plain cream cheese doesn't have too much flavor to it. So you definitely don't want to get a mouthful of lumpy cream cheese. There's no flavor to it. And normally I have a bigger pie pan for pie crust, but I'm actually going to make this into 2. I can put one in the freezer for later, so that way I won't have to make it again, because for my husband to want this back to back, I ain't trying to be here in this kitchen cooking like that. So I actually went to the store and I found the pecan pie crust. And I also have a regular pie crust. Never had the pecan pie crust before, but I said that's okay because it's pecans on here. Therefore, this pie crust will go perfect for this. So, and then what we do is we're going to go with the pecan pie crust first. Taking your spoon it in there. So as you see, the 4 8-ounce packs of cream cheese, you can get 2 pies out of this. Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to block that. Let me let you so you can see what I'm doing. You want to make it nice and smooth. You press down on it as you putting it, as you're smoothing it out. That way you make sure you don't have any air pockets. And you actually can make this without putting it into a pie filling. You can actually make it and have it as a little dipper for your fruits, like strawberries, some apples. So this also will be a good fruit dipper for those of you who don't want to do it in the pie. So like I said, when you put it in there, smash it down a little bit. That way you can get all the little air pockets out. So like I said, making this as a fruit dip would be perfect for when you're having guests, and you know how people have little party trays and things of that nature. This would be good for the dipping sauce for your fruits. So this is what your pie is going to look like once you get it into the pie crust. So then what we'll take is we got some pecans. Put them in a baggie, smash them up, however you want to do it. I like using a baggie because it's less mess. Actually, you have some left over here from the last time when I made this last week. Just made it last week. Can you believe it? I'm making it again. My husband's like, baby, you need to make that more often. So, his wish is granted. It's like your wish is my command, dear. I'll take a little glass. Just smash it. I don't want to use a food processor or anything because I don't want it too fine. I do want chunks. So using a glass is perfectly. And I just use my hands and like I said, I don't want to smash anything too much. I do want whole chunks on there with big chunks on there. Because using a food processor pretty much is going to be like shavings. I don't want the shavings. I actually want the pecans in it. It's okay for some shavings, but not a lot. And when I made this last week, I had the big pie crust. So therefore, it only made one. I got smart this time, make two. So therefore, I'll be making one you can eat on now. And the other one I will put in the freezer for later on When he wants it again, all he gotta do is pull it out the freezer, let it unthaw for a little bit, and cut into it. You get little pieces like this, that's fine. But we're gonna go ahead and just break that up for right now. So then we get our ready whip. So this is what it's going to look like so far. We're not done yet, but you don't want to put a whole lot on there at one time because we're not finished. So this is what they're going to look like so far. So, set my glass aside because I will be chopping up some more of the pecans. So what you're going to do is, if you don't have a pastry bag or whatever, just take your regular Ziploc bag because it's thick. You want something thick. I always cut a little hole in the corner. And what I have is this little spout right here. This right here. This actually came off of the Ready Whip spray can. So you use one of these. You take with your little hole. Let me see, put you in here. So see my little hole that I have right here that I cut. You can take and insert this in that corner. Like that, like so. Very easy. So then what we're going to do is, let me get another spatula. You're going to take your Ready Whip, your Cool Whip. Turn your bag down. So what we're going to do is we're going to fill this up. Let me set this off to the side so you can see me work. Mess right there. Clean that up. So depending on how many you make, you're going to need probably a couple of things of Cool Whip. Make sure it's thawed, because you know they come frozen. So you take and you put your cream in the bag. Little mama, what you want, little girl? You don't have to seal your bag, just fold it back up. Let all the cream fall to that corner where that spigot, little spout is. Then you come over here. And you're going to squeeze until you get your little gonna do the next one. But if you don't like the Ready Whip, the Cool Whip, or the Ready Whip, you don't have to use it. I love whipped cream and Ready Whip. Ooh, great, I didn't have to put any more in here. Okay, set that off to the side. So then what we're going to do now is sprinkle a little bit more of our pecans on it. Just a little bit, because we're not done yet. So we have chocolate syrup, and of course we have our caramel. You're just going to take and drizzle our chocolate. Ooh, it's hot. Oh my gosh, this looks so amazing, guys. We're going to put some more caramel in here. And we're going to go and top off with some more pecans. Now, this is the part that I like. You take your whole pecans and you stick it down around the edges. Stick some up through the middle. The other side. Trying to get my whole pieces. The little ones want to keep coming out. quick and easy. Guess what? We're done, guys. Now to show you the finishing touches. Now I want to lean it up because I ain't trying to lose nothing. So that's one. There's two. This right here is the one with the pecan crust. This is your regular crust. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. I hope you guys enjoy watching. Maybe try to make this on for yourself, for your family, your friends. Like I said, you can also use this as a fruit dip. It's very delicious. You can't go wrong if you have fruit. You don't like plain fruit. Even your kids will love it. Try it out. Thank you guys for tuning in. Again, if you like my video, subscribe, turn on your notification bell so you can be notified each time I upload or go live. Leave your comments. Thank you very much, guys. Enjoy.